So tell me, is you ready, baby? Tell me, is you ready, baby?
Hey y'all, welcome and welcome back to the Be Like D channel. It's your girl D coming back with another review of House of Villains Season 1, Episode 6. The episode's starting to get a little slower. I'm still entertained, but not as much, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. The episode opens up where we left off, where Tanisha and Omarosa going back and forth at each other. She mad, okay. So then they all shocked, like, oh, I ain't know that's who he was gonna put up. Bobby was like, I thought you was gonna put me up and say some shit like I believe in you. I thought it'd be a twist or some shit like that. And then even and Fisa was saying she thought it was gonna be her too as a twist, and then she was like, why would you think that? So why would you think that? And then they both was like, yeah, because I mean, it's part of the game. And then in Omarosa's confessional, she was saying that everybody, she don't like floaters. Like she keeps saying, I don't like floaters in competition shows because they just float on and they ain't really doing the challenges or shit like that. And she don't trust them. So she was saying, see, everybody in the house felt like they were gonna be up for elimination because they know it's a competition and they know they playing the game. The only people that was surprised they was put up was Tanisha and Corinne. I was like, oh, that was true. Everybody else was prepared and they thought they was safe, girl. I guess they thought their deals was real, okay? So then Tanisha started going at Omarosa again, saying she slithery, slimy snake, all this stuff. And she stabbed people in the back. And then, Omarosa's like, no, I don't stab in the back. I stab in the front. I stab in the front, Tanisha. Oh, Tanisha. Oh, girl. I was like, damn, Omarosa ain't even doing that much. But she was getting Tanisha together. Only because, Tanisha, you so mad because she telling the truth. And she really did stab you in the back. Why would you trust her, okay? You seen when she called Korean's name up there, you should have known it was done, okay? It was done and y'all got into it last time, okay? You're not thinking about the game. And then I hate when they all be on the show talking about they're playing dirty. Y'all all should be. Yeah, it's a prize at the end, and it's a game show. And y'all supposed to be villains, okay? Everybody trying to act like they just misunderstood. I'm not a villain. Maybe I am a villain because I'm gonna do this now, girl. So then, what else happened after that? So then, she all mad. Omarosa just like, oh, girl, you mad because I'm telling you the truth and you floating in this thing, okay? So then Bobby, she starts saying, I'm a mother. You trying to take food out of my kid's mouth. I'm a mother. And then Omarosa was like, okay, now she weaponizing motherhood. I'm a mama too. I was like, girl, me too, girl. But then Bobby was like, are you gonna cry? I want you to cry. Are you crying? I'm just like, okay. It was annoying, but at the same time, it would seem like that's what she was trying to work herself up to. Okay, so then after all of that, they end up going to bed, and then in the morning, of course, Shake trying to go to Anfisa and get her on his side. I said, really, out of all the people, you gonna try to get her on your side? He already told me he got a target on his back. He trying to turn it around and all this, and she was like, no, I don't trust you. So then they end up announcing that they gonna go out. So they're basically going out to eat, and then people trying to say, oh, it's so crazy to go out. What they say is we don't have the best out times, and they showed all the flashbacks of New York, and I was like, oh, I missed that. She's like, you're a riddle. I am. Just that clip, okay? It made the episode better. But anyway, then they also all tried to, is it me? Everybody tried to paint Tanisha as the one that she kept picking a fight with Omarosa. And they kept saying that, like, they kept trying to make it seem like she was the New York. She was the one having blow ups out of nowhere, and it was making everybody uncomfortable. But they end up getting into it at the lunch, and then Ross had to tell her, "You really think you're the only one that's carrying this show?" I say, I love how they just can break the fourth wall and be like, "This is a show." So then Tanisha, she going at her, telling her she this and that, and she pretty much just mad because she up for elimination, and that's pretty much what that little argument would keep being about. So it really wasn't like, oh, that was a zinger. Oh, you got fired from the White House. It wasn't as good as New York. Okay. So then she go outside and talk to Johnny Banana, and he basically somebody give her a little pep talk like, yeah, you just gotta win votes, and I'm gonna vote with the House. Everybody want to vote as one again because it's gonna be like this again, where you voted for them. Who voted again? Who voted against me? So then they get back to the house, and it's time for the challenge, and it's so much of boxes. I mean, a dark, I don't know, a dark room looking thing going on. So what's his name? What was it? Spencer something Spencer. I think. Spencer Pratt. Aha! I knew. So Spencer Pratt ended up showing up. He sounds familiar. His voice sounds familiar, but I cannot place it. What was it? They didn't even say what the show was. Or did I miss it? But whatever show he from, he was an asshole in that scene. And then the way he was talking, he was so like, yeah, guys, yeah, that's what we're doing. And I said, what is he doing? He should be doing like a therapy session, a sound room, whatever they be doing where they can make him go to sleep. And then everybody kept coming. I was like, he is just not here. So then he basically let them know they it's a dark room. When they go in there, they can't see nothing. You gotta dig your hand into stuff. They got snakes and rats and something else in there, and grab a chip. And then when whoever gets all the chips into other people's box, after they get 5, they out the game. So then they was Tanisha and Corinne immediately was upset, okay? And then they were winding back to Corinne saying that if any challenge had any of that stuff in it, that she was gonna lose. I was like, oh well, girl, here you go. So then they end up throwing a fit and going to talk to producers. They're like, we're not trying to kill you. We can't kill you. I mean, that's like, we didn't know who's gonna, be where. That's like, it's not fair because he's a veterinarian. And so he was just like, oh, yeah, this is my challenge. I was like, damn, y'all let this nigga slide on through again, okay? So, of course, when they get to the challenge, they trying to hype themselves up. And it's literally in the dark, and then they have monitors that the people in the house can watch them all do the challenge in the dark. And they pretty much laughing because Shake, he ain't give no shits. He feeling snakes, moving them to the side. Let me grab in. And Tanisha and Corinne too scared. They just like, not doing nothing, okay? Of course, Shake immediately going to feel Corinne's thing. And then he's like, all right, Corinne, you out. You. You're toast. So then Tanisha ain't even tried. She was just like, okay. And then when she was in there by herself, she was like, I quit. You won. Shake, you got it. And then everybody in the house was like, oh, she ain't even gonna try. So everybody in the house didn't like that shit. I was like, oh, I do understand it. It is a game show. You can't just be quitting. You didn't even try. You didn't even dig your hand in there not one good time. It's like, at least Korean tried, okay? But she ain't do it. And then, of course, Johnny Banana was kind of like, I'm looking at Tanisha a little sideways, like, girl, you couldn't get it done. So then they all in the house, like, when they come back in, let's be happy for the other two, but look at Tanisha like, And then she felt it too. She was like, damn, I think I done fucked up because I gave up, but I couldn't do it. So then She talked to Johnny Banana. They all kind of looking at her like, And then she's like, I know y'all disappointed in me, and I'm sorry. So then, what was it? The next morning, she ended up having. She's like, I gotta do something. I gotta do something memorable. And she ended up having a damn choir come, and they singing her Bad Girls Club. I ain't get no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't get no sleep because of me. I was like, okay. And then it was the whole song. Get the F up. Get the F up. Yeah, that part was good. I was like, okay, finally. Antics. Okay, this is what we need. Okay. And she did wake everybody up. Okay. They said it was 6 in the morning. I've been so mad. Okay. And then everybody else was kind of like laughing, like, haha, this is funny. And then Aunt Peace was like, I'm not a morning person, so this is very annoying to me. I said, I feel you, girl. I'd have been pissed. Okay. If New York was in the house, she would have lost her shit. So, Rosa ended up getting up like, what, huh? So then she ended up, when she finally get out there, she ended up joining the mess. She wanted to be like, She's talking about what she learned in reality TV. When somebody trying to have a moment, all you gotta do is jump in the middle of it. I was like, it did downplay it after she got up there, okay? But it was good. And at one point, Bobby ended up getting I was like, oh yeah, everybody started trying to join in at that point because it did go on for a little while, okay? But everybody thought it was funny. So then when they get down to going to the eliminations, no, I forgot. Bobby done told Corinne's ass that he was gonna have her back, and I want you to beat him. I'm gonna have your side. But then after that, after a while, I think after Shake won, that's when he was kind of like, but I don't know if we get rid of Corinne. Like, that's a major move. Like, because that's breaking up her and Johnny, because she gonna come back, and she gonna come back stronger and all that kind of shit. I was like, there we go, Bobby. Bobby was getting in the game on this episode, and everybody started kind of looking at him crazy because they thought that they should keep Corinne and vote Tanisha out. And he was just like, I don't know, I'm still thinking about it. I said, you on the right track. You on the right track. And everybody had the nerve to be looking at him crazy. But then, in the end, who all voted? Okay, it was unanimous. Corinne's ass going home. I said, oh, Johnny Banana. And of course, Rosa was happy to finally get rid of her ass because she wanted to get rid of you since day one, girl. And they flew her ass to the wall. I said, this is the first time they gave us the whole ending instead of holding it off another episode, okay? Like, they ain't had much footage after New York, huh? And then at one point, it was also funny because Bobby was like, it's still 8 of us here, you guys, it's too many of us. Okay, y'all need to get off quicker. I was like, yes, Bobby. Okay, Bobby was everything this episode. Okay, I think he might have been the highlight after I think about it, because he had a lot of funny moments. But y'all still missing that fact. Okay, but they playing their games and all this and that. Okay, all right. That's the episode, and that's the end of my review for House of Villains season 1, episode 6. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about the episode. Do y'all feel like it's getting a little less entertaining? And don't we all still miss New York, okay? And do y'all think Tanisha was really being a nuisance, or was she just trying to make the episode or something? Like, didn't everybody keep making it seem like she was doing too much? But drop down in the comments, let me know what y'all think. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe to the Be Lazy channel, okay?